What is going on, guys? Welcome to the 6th Java game tutorial. This is going to be the continuation of tutorial 5. That's because I cannot record the video for more than 15 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with my software, recording software. That is the limitation of that. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, this is the x coordinate for the wall and this is the y coordinate for the wall. X coordinate is going to come from here. We are going to get the x coordinate from here. So no doubt of x coordinate, that is straightforward. Let's go ahead and see what is y coordinate is all about. Here, as far as the y coordinate is concerned, we are going to get the height of the game panel, which is 800 minus 400 means 400. Without this, without this plus 200, it's going to generate random numbers between 0 to 400. So between 0 to 400, we don't know what is the number it's going to generate. For an example, let's say the maximum number is going to be uh, 0 to 400 means the maximum value is 400 from this. Without plus 200, the maximum number that can generated with this random variable is 400 plus 200 is the maximum value. This is the maximum, and the minimum is going to be 0 because this is going to generate 0. 0 is the minimum value from this. 0 plus 200 is going to be 200. So 200 is going to be the 0. So let's go ahead and get started with the 600. Just keep in your mind the maximum value is going to be 600. This is what it's going to generate, because for the sake of understanding. And you need to know the gap between the walls. The gap between the walls is going to be 200. So let's go ahead and see with let's go ahead and see with the graphical way so you guys can easily understand. As you can see, this is the window. This is the window we have. The width of the window is 600 and the height of the window is 800. And this is the background image. As you all know, I just showed the dimension of the background image in the second tutorial. The height is going to be the same as the height of the window, but the width is going to be 4 times greater than the width of the window. So the width of the background is going to be 2400 pixels. So what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to get the x. So just assume the x coordinate is going to be 600. Just assume we are getting the x coordinate as 600 and maximum, and we are getting the maximum value. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this. So as you know, the x coordinate is going to be 600. So the x coordinate 0, it's going to be 0 comma 0 right here. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 7. So this is here, it's going to be 600. Okay, 600, it's going to be 600 right here. And the maximum value of y, it's get generated automatically with the help of that random variable. It is also going to be 600, just for the sake of understanding, for the demonstration purpose. So it's going to be somewhere right here. 400 means middle of the window, so it's going to be somewhere right here. So it's going to be here. The point is 600 comma 400 is going to be, sorry, 600 comma 600 is going to be right here. Okay, x and y, 600 comma 100. So the first wall is going to get generated right from here. That's because the width of the wall is 45. Width of the wall is going to be 45. So what we are going to do, we are going to draw a wall here. The width of the wall is 45. So the width is 45 and the height is 600. No, height is 800. So it's going to draw a wall like this. It's going to draw a wall like this, and it's not going to end from here. That's because this is only for 600 means here it's 200. It's 200. It's 200. So the remaining 600 going to be under this background image, so we won't be able to see that. So don't bother about that. And the second thing is, what we are going to do is that the second thing is going to be this one. This is for the bottom wall, this is for the bottom wall, and this is for the upper wall. So bottom one, and this is for upper one. So as far as the upper one is concerned, minus game panel dot height. Minus game panel dot height means minus 800 plus y is 600. We just assumed y is 600 and the gap is going to be 200. So as you can see here, the minus 800 means it's going to be somewhere here. X is not going to be changed. It's going to be 600, and the y is going to be minus 800 somewhere here. Just assume minus 800 is here. And what we are doing, y minus gap. Y minus gap means y is 600. Y is 600 and we need a gap between two walls. This is going to be the gap. This is going to be the gap. Okay. This is going to be the gap. This is 200. This is 200. So y minus gap is 400. So here 400. It's going to be 400. Okay. And 400 minus 800 means minus 400. 400 minus 800 means minus 400, which means here 400, this is 400, minus 800 means minus 400. Minus 400 means it's going to start somewhere from here, minus 400. So minus 400 comma, sorry, 600 comma minus 400. Okay, so 600 comma minus 400. 600 comma minus 400 means it's going to start drawing the wall right from here. So minus 400 means above the this x-axis, it's going to draw 400 height, and the remaining 400 going to be below this one. So this is going to be 800. This is going to be 800. So the gap will be there. This is how it's going to get generated. I hope you guys understood. I have explained, and don't bother about the drawings. I'm very weak in drawing. So guys, this is what happening right here. So let's go ahead and draw the image. We are going to call this draw wall, so that we can draw the wall on game panel. We need, as same as bird image, we need to create object for the wall image. Wall image vi equals new wall image, and we need to pass the x coordinate. So I'm going to simply pass game panel dot width, and yeah, there we go. And I'm going to call the method, and we need to pass the graphics g object. The method is draw wall g. So let's go ahead and save the game and run it. Click on it, but you cannot see right now, and we cannot resize it. And what we can do is that just make it as true for the sake of understanding, for the demonstration purpose, and click on it. As you can see here, it's get draw. We can draw like this, and let's go ahead and run again. Click. As you can see, it's getting changed. And guys, I'm going to create another wall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give another value, and let's make it as 2 plus let's give the value as half of this image, half of this width, minus 2. Copy dot draw wall g. There we go. So guys, as you can see, this is how it's going to get generated. So guys, we are pretty much done with all the images. Now we don't have anything to do with the images. We have got all the images whichever we need, and from the next tutorial onwards I am gonna go into the technical part. That is what we need to more concern about from the next tutorial onwards. And yeah, that is what for this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to check out my next tutorial. I'll see you in the next tutorial.